Hello and welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the vlog, welcome back to the car, welcome back to an overcast day in Cornwall, welcome back to the summer holidays. Yes, Cornwall is a tourist destination, which means there's a lot of traffic out today. And when I say a lot of traffic, this is rush hour traffic, but it lasts all day because the schools are broken up, the kids are all free of their essential educational needs, and the parents have said, let's jump in the car and go down to where the beaches are. Cornwall, not Devon. Not Wales, certainly not Scotland, but Cornwall. And it is a bit of a nightmare driving around because nobody knows how to drive. The little green car just a few cars ahead nearly drove into the side of us at the last roundabout. It's an interesting time, and you can't really, well, you can't be in a rush to go anywhere. So I need to go and pick Mum up, which is why I need to go and get some fuel, because I wasn't planning on going anywhere today. But Mum was like, hey, there's an event going on the Roseland Peninsula, do you want to come? And I'm like, yeah. I mean, someone says, hey, do you want to come outside where the fresh air is? You generally say yeah, even if you don't know if it's going to be an interesting time. Take the camera along and just see what happens. So that's what we're doing, but it doesn't mean I'm going to need some more gas. We filled up 3 weeks ago, it's fine. There's enough in the tank to probably do what we need to do, but I like to be a little bit cautious, you know? So, just keep an eye on this lad, because he doesn't know where he's going. In fact, well, he's going to Snipes now. We're going to Penzance, or we would be going to, oh my god. Alright, I've just seen the traffic up ahead. Anyway, this is not what I wanted to talk about. This is just incidental because we happen to be in the car on the road. What I wanted to say is thank you. Thank you to everyone who has watched the videos, because I was going back through the archives and I know what it looks like. I put a video up, it might get 10 views and everyone's just like, you should get more views. But the archives have got a lot more going on than I thought they would. A lot of the Stranded Deep videos have 400, 500, even 700 views, which for the channel was surprising. I was, really surprised. Some people don't get that it's a long play channel, that the videos are in the long play format and are expecting a walkthrough, which, you know, I get that. But yeah, there's a lot of people watching a lot of hours, and I don't really know why. Thank you thank you for everyone who has liked a video. Liking a video really does help. I say it sort of towards the end of each episode, but it is a way of the Google algorithm or the YouTube algorithm working out which videos are worth putting in front of other people, sort of being able to be discovered by other people. So if you happen to be on a video and you can hit the little like button, that really does help, and people have been doing that, and it does help. And subscribing, that kind of adds more value to the channel in terms of the Google algorithm in a way that I don't fully understand. And people have been doing it. 700 odd subscribers, and I'm like, again, why? Why do people come to the channel? And that's a question I keep asking myself, because it is relevant when you're making videos. You really do have to kind of keep in mind that although you're the one playing the video game, or you're the one in the car, or you're the one in front of the camera, someone's going to watch this at some point, and it needs to be clear and coherent and accessible to not only people from the United Kingdom, but people from America who speak English but might have a different lexicon. So we may be using the same language but born in different countries. People for whom English is not even their first language. I know a lot of the European countries speak English quite well, I will say. So you have to be very careful about the words that you use and the words that you choose. And occasionally I'll put a video out and people will say, I don't really understand what you're saying. Okay, so I have to be a little bit careful of that. But yeah, it's just kind of weird it's still weird. It's always been weird to be able to produce footage, to produce gameplay videos, to do this, and have people watch it and get something from it, I guess. Yeah, so thank you for that. Also, thank you for the people who have donated using the Ko-fi link, which I'm sure is down below. It's also on the website. That has been a complete surprise. I put that up as an alternate way of donating, alternate to something like Patreon, which seems to lock you into a subscription service. I didn't want to tie people into a subscription, especially for whatever this is. But for the people who have donated, thank you. That is just amazing. It really is amazing. And I've seen your comments on Ko-fi. The strange thing is you can't reply to them or respond in any way, but you can read them. They're not quite like YouTube comments. So I've seen that, and I get little notifications through email from the site that says, "Oh, this has happened," and I'm like, "Oh wow, wasn't expecting that." Genuinely, you don't expect it. I know people will say, "Oh, I didn't expect." No, genuinely, to have anyone interacting with the channel in that way is amazing. And of course, that does go towards the maintenance of the channel. That goes to electricity, because don't know if you've seen, electricity is a little bit expensive, and I think it's the same all over the world at the moment. The whole world is kind of a little bit wrong. So yeah, if you guys can afford to do that, and if you guys take your time out to do that, then yeah, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Genuinely thank you. So yeah, I just wanted to say that. Just wanted to get a little vlog out, just to say that you guys are completely appreciated. I have no idea what is going on in your normal daily lives. You guys get to see a glimpse into mine, which is, again, a little bit odd. But I hope that whatever you guys are doing, and however your day is going, that it is good. And if it's not good, that it gets better. And if it's not getting better, well, something will change at some point in the future. So, yeah, you are totally appreciated. And here is the traffic. Here is that famous Cornish traffic. So why does this happen? Oh, the roads are built for volume of traffic, but because people are in holiday mode and they generally don't know where they're going or how they're doing it, we get a lot of stop-start traffic. I have an hour and 10 before I need to be at my first port of call to pick mum up, and then another hour before, I think half hour before going to find my sister to go to this mysterious event that may or may not exist on the Roseland Peninsula. I think it will exist, but it's not advertised anywhere on the internet, which is strange. But this is Cornwall. Things generally advertised word of mouth or via pigeon, or by simply putting a post-it on the side of a cow and slapping its butt and saying, "Go on, Daisy, walk off to the market." Although, adding a name to a cow, probably shouldn't do that, not in 2022, because I know that Daisy is actually a popular girl's name. Recently, a lot of the flowers and a lot of the virtues have been coming back, which I think is it's really nice in terms of like naming conventions, the old Victorian naming conventions. I guess it's a generational thing. We'll probably come back round to the Zanes and the Troys, I guess, at some point. I'm just getting off topic here. I know that I need to get to a point in the distance and that the camera will carry on recording. So that is a thing about the channel, and when you're making videos, especially like this, but also like the gameplay videos, you hit the record button and sometimes you have a plan. Sometimes you know what you're going to say, and sometimes you have absolutely no idea. You just hit the button and hope for the best. But there is a thing that I do like to do, and that is avoid dead air. And dead air is... dead air is quiet. It's kind of confusing as well. So I think it's more of a radio term. Where are you going? I think it's more of a radio term. So if you have dead air when you're transmitting, then people don't know if the show is carrying on, or if everything is all right, or if the radio is broken, or anything like that. So you want to avoid it, and you always want to fill in the space, and quite often the space is usually filled in with film quotes or film references, which is always a good one. It can be filled in with scientific fact, which is, I do like science, so scientific fact gets thrown in there. And sometimes you just disengage your brain and start rambling, and quite often it's about stuff that I just happen to have seen in the morning, either in the news feed or on Reddit, or something in the environment that's happened. The only rules of the channel are no politics and no religion. And if you can, no swearing. Because swearing is always like you're swearing at the audience and not with them. So yeah, there was a time, I think 2016, where we did sort of experiment with swearing on the channel, but didn't work. I look back at those videos and I really don't like them. I wish I could go back and just beep it all out or cut it out, but yeah, there's only a few of them that have that. I think the idea is don't do it. Is a good idea. We're kind of in the wrong lane here. I'm going to peace out. Yes, I think people have figured out what's going on. So yeah, a little bit of fuel. This car will do another week, so it would do a month on one tank of fuel. And the fuel for the car isn't too bad, actually. I think I put 40 bucks in last time and that'll get a month. So not bad at all. Not bad at all, but it is a hybrid. And it uses KERS to generate electricity, and the electricity is stored in the batteries under the passenger seats. You didn't need to know that, but otherwise we would have had dead air. So yeah, I tell you what, I'm going to leave it here because we're right next to the petrol station, which is, yeah, it's a little bit cheaper. Actually, yeah, quite a lot cheaper. And it's starting to rain, so that doesn't bode well for the rest of my day. So if you like this video, definitely leave a little like, leave a subscribe, and if you do subscribe, click the little bell, because that will give you notifications when videos go live. Or don't click the bell if you don't want notifications. And I'll tell you what, I'll catch you next time. No. What the beans? The guy was not stopping for the roundabout. Okay, cool. So, yeah, and this guy's in the wrong lane. Yep, he's cutting across us. Excellent. Brilliant start to the vlog. It's Cornwall, it's not rush hour, this is tourist season.